Hey guys, it's me, Cali. If you're anything like me, you love the smell of cinnamon-scented pine cones during the holiday season. Rather than going out and spending $5 to $10 on a bag, I thought I would show you how to do this at home really quickly, super simply, and using just a few supplies. So stick around and I'll show you how I did it. So the first thing we're going to do is to rinse our pine cones, and then I'm going to put them in this big pot and we're going to soak them for about an hour. So let's do that now. I'll just fill this up at the same time. Give them a quick rinse. Throw them in the water. This will remove any dust or debris, any bugs. And it will also make them much more readily able to accept the cinnamon oils. And cover these up. And then when you get them all in there, I'm just going to put a plate on top. And we're going to weight them down just to make sure they're submerged. And we'll just put enough water to cover. And they're going to float. Okay, so that's good. And I just have a plate, and I'm going to set that right on top to kind of hold them down. And I'll see you back here in an hour. Okay, while these have been soaking, I preheated the oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and I also lined a cookie sheet with some foil. So the next thing we're going to do is just drain our pine cones. Put a strainer here. Give them a good swish. Okay. And now this next step is optional. If you want, you can just put them straight into the oven at this point. But what I'm going to do, because I can never get enough cinnamon, I'll do this right in the sink here. I'm going to lay these out. Hope you can see this okay. And I'm going to sprinkle some powdered cinnamon on them at this point. Like I said, this step is optional, but we're going to do it. And the heat does a few things. It helps to open up the pine cones, and it also helps to kill any remaining bugs or bacteria. Yeah, so I just have some ground cinnamon, and going to give it a good sprinkle all the way around. It's about to smell amazing in my house. Okay, so we're going to pop these in the oven at 200 degrees for about an hour. I'm going to keep an eye on them. Every oven's different, so keep checking them, and I'll see you back here when that part's done. And I just wanted to tell you, this is before I put them in the oven. I went around and I made sure that I sprinkled the cinnamon very liberally all through them, so I didn't just sprinkle it on top. I'm trying to get it down in the nooks and crannies. So let's pop these in the oven. Okay, these are out of the oven and they've been cooling down for a few minutes. You can see they've opened up nicely. So, and this is also, if you have some pine cones that you bought at the store, you can refresh them using the same method. So this is where you'd come in at that point. Right now I have a spritz bottle, and it's about halfway full, small one, and I've taken some of my cinnamon bark essential oil, and I've used this pipette, and I did about a half pipette full of oil, and I added it to my water, and I'm just going to spritz these down again. And I know that we just dried them out, but we're going to spritz them again. You can really do the oils of your choice. I happen to be a huge fan of cinnamon, but, you know, depending on the season and the mood, I also have some pine needle oil you could use. I love cinnamon and orange together. Always a huge fan of patchouli oil. I have a little frankincense, some myrrh, sandalwood. You know, they all mix well with the natural scent of the pine and the cinnamon on it as well. You can experiment. So now that we've sprayed these down really well, we're going to add them to just a Ziploc bag. And I'm going to put like 4 in each bag. You don't want to crowd them too much. And to the bag, I am also going to add some oil. Now, you can add just a few drops or you can add a lot. I'm going to add quite a bit. And really, I want to kind of put it on the pine cone itself. I'm not really touching the pine cones, but so a good amount. You could do just a few drops, but now the longer, I'm going to spritz these one more time in the bag. The longer they stay in the bag, sealed, mix them around good, the stronger the scent. I would recommend leaving these at least for a week. Again, the longer the stronger, so it's up to you. And you guys, it's that simple. So I hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving. Happy holiday time. I love these year-round. Let me know if you've given these a try. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And I'll talk to you guys really soon. Take care. I had to keep a few of these out in a bowl now just because I couldn't wait. And I also forgot to add that if you wanted to add glitter at the same time you did the spray mist with the oils in the bag, you could sprinkle some glitter in them too. So let me know if you like this project. I hope you do, and I'll talk to you guys really soon.